It's me, Mr. P, for Chapter 25 Snoop. Thank you for joining me. What's a snow leopard? Martin asks. A predator cat that lives in the icy mountains of Asia. You flew Mom's drone all the way to Asia, he howls. I wouldn't want to be you when she gets home. This leopard's not in Asia, I tell him. It's right here in town. He's amazed. How did a snow leopard get to Sterling? That's why I'm using the drone, I explain. There's a gang of smugglers operating out of the old courthouse. They bring endangered animals into the country and hold them here until they can sell them. But the animals get out sometimes. Martin's eyes never leave the spotted cat on the controller screen. Get out. Like, where they can bite people? Martin may be a little kid, but his words bring up something I've never thought of before. Red pandas, swift foxes, bonobos, tree kangaroos, sloths. I was worried about their safety. It never even occurred to me to worry about what, and mostly who, they might run into. But snow leopards are more than endangered. They're also dangerous. I remember from that 6th grade unit that snow leopards hunt animals 3 times their size and weight, like mountain goats, ibex, deer, and sheep. What's an ibex? I'll have to look that up afterwards. If you stick a snow leopard in the middle of a town, you might have to add people to that list. My head spins. When the other animals got loose, the smugglers were pretty quick to come with a van and pick them up, but what if they can't find the snow leopard before it attacks somebody? I take the drone higher for a wide view of downtown. Nobody's that close to the snow leopard. Nobody except my breath catches in my throat. The chairman of the board have moved on from the pet store and they're heading directly toward the escaped cat. Get the phone! I snapped at Martin. Mom, hit your phone. The landline, then hurry! He races into the house, comes back with the kitchen phone. I snatch it from him and dial Mom's cell. Hi, you've reached Falcon Photography. We're not available right now. Martin nuzzles up to the receiver. How come she's not answering? She's working right now, I reply grimly. I end the call and punch in the number I swore I'd never dial again. The Sterling Police Department. Precinct House, comes that no-nonsense voice. I want to report a wild animal. A brief pause. It's you, isn't it? That kid? That makes me mad. My name is Carter Peregrine, and this isn't a crank call. There's a snow leopard on Lavender Street. And it's really close to some kids. If you don't believe me, talk to Officer Pickett. The red panda is real, and so is this. Officer Pickett is busy right now, comes the reply. I can give him a message, but I don't think he enjoys having his time wasted any more than I break the connection. It's not that I want to be rude to the police, but there's a real emergency going on, and somebody has to do something about it. Martin, I tell my brother, get in the house, lock the doors, and don't open up for anybody until Mom gets home. He looks terrified. Where are you going to be? Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. You're going after that leopard, aren't you? I'm going to warn some kids. Don't do it, Carter, he pleads. You could get eaten. I heft the controller. I've got the drone. That means I can see where the animal is and make sure I'm away from it. I'll be okay. How are you going to get there? He wails. You can't even walk. I've got wheels that are faster than walking, I assure him. I've been practicing. He throws his arms around me and I can tell he's crying. He honestly believes I'm going to my doom. I can't even be totally sure that I'm not. I stick around long enough to make sure he's in the kitchen with the sliding door locked. He stands there, nose pressed against the glass, bawling. Typical Martin. Just when I'm trying to do something hard, he's making it 10 times harder. But you can't deny that what's coming from him is pure brotherly love. If I make it back from this mission in one piece, I promise myself I'll officially forgive him for breaking both my legs. Balancing the controller in my lap, I roll myself over the bumpy path to the driveway, coast down, and hit the road freewheeling. I told Martin the truth. It's faster than walking, even faster than running. One thing about spending so much time in a chair, you get good at it. And ever since Mom took away my phone, I've been working on my skills just to keep from going bananas. As I turn from Marblehead onto the main drag, I realize that I haven't been off my own street except in Mom's car since spring break. The ski trip to Colorado that started my life on this roller coaster ride. Don't get me wrong, I'm scared half to death. There's a snow leopard out there, and instead of running away, I'm propelling myself toward it. If there are more reckless things to do, I can't imagine what they are, but I have to admit there's a feeling of freedom as I barrel along, taking a quarter on one wheel. My hair is blowing in the wind. It's something I haven't experienced in a very long time. Besides, those kids have absolutely no idea what's out there waiting for them. Snow leopards are predators, and this one has been kidnapped and taken far from its natural habitat. It must be terrified and disoriented, making it even more dangerous. As I wheel along the road, staying as close to the curb as possible, I do my best to keep one eye on the controller's screen. The drone is hanging in the air. I haven't moved it since I started my downtown run. The snow leopard must be getting hungry because it's nuzzling at a trash can. Frustrated by the wire mesh, it leaps up and overturns the heavy receptacle like it weighs nothing. Watching it shred the trash with its sharp claws, I feel the contents of my stomach rising. The screen also shows the chairman of the board, only 2 blocks away and heading towards the cat. "No! Wrong way! Go back!" I blurt, knowing it's absolutely pointless. Maybe they can't hear me, but the lady unloading groceries from her car gives me a strange look as I coast by. I see the pothole too late. It swallows my right wheel and launches me straight up. It's all I could do to hang on to the controller and stay in the chair. I come down directly in the path of a taxi. The driver leans on the horn and I veer over to the side of the road out of his way. I slow down a little, but not for long. The chairmen are barely a block away from the snow leopard, who is starting to lose interest in the contents of the garbage can. Its white teeth seem enormous, or maybe it's just my fevered imagination, since there's no way I can see them clearly on the small screen. I think of Ethan right now around the corner, and Lacey and the others, even Maddox. He may be a Class A jerk, but he doesn't deserve to be torn to pieces by a wild animal. When I make the turn onto Locust Avenue, I know I'm in the home stretch. I rev the chair up to a speed I never would have dreamed possible. Suddenly, a pickup truck crosses directly in front of me to swerve into a driveway, leaving me hurtling towards its side. It's too late to get out of the way, so I grab at the rubber wheels and hold on as the friction burns the palm of my hands. At the last second, I manage to veer out and away from the tailgate. My heart is pounding like a rapid fire kettle drum. It was that close. My relief is short-lived. Another glance at the screen reveals that the chairmen are reaching the block where the snow leopard is prowling. This is no longer a potential danger. It's a crisis. And it's happening right now. The cat stiffens. It hears something or smells something. It doesn't matter which. The bottom line is it knows it's not alone. The snow leopard opens its gaping jaws and emits a terrifying shriek. Wait a minute. How can I hear that? There's no sound on the controller. That's when it hits me. I'm only a couple blocks away. That screech was live. And if it was loud enough to reach me, just then, I roll around a bend in Locust Avenue and the full chilling picture is right there in front of me. The 7 chairmen are huddled beneath the hovering drone, frozen in fear, while the snow leopard slinks toward them, belly low to the pavement, the picture of a hunter stalking prey. In that moment, it becomes clear to me. There are far worse things than skiing accidents and broken bones. Some situations are so dire that even thinking becomes impossible. The only thing to do is act. I aim my wheelchair at a spot halfway between the cat and the 7 petrified kids. "Run!" I howl at them. As usual, my gaze finds Lacey first. Her mouth drops open in amazement. "Carter? Now!" I bellow. There's no time to say more. My plan is working. As I whiz past the chairman, the cat's full attention switches to me. The chairmen scatter and I keep going, drawing the danger. My hands, already scraped and bleeding from my near collision with the pickup, work like coupling rods on a locomotive in an attempt to get maximum speed out of my chair. I risk a quick glance over my shoulder. The snow leopard is after me. And it's no longer low and stalking, it's breaking into a full run. I experience another flashback from that 6th grade unit. Snow leopards can reach speeds up to 40 miles per hour. I've gotten pretty good on my wheelchair, but there's no way I can escape this cat. Out of options, I steer myself directly into a streetlight. The impact knocks the controller out of my lap and propels me face first into the metal pole. It's a painful collision, but instead of knocking me out, it energizes me, which is exactly what I need right now. Hand over hand, I climb, powered by all the chin-ups I've been practicing during these weeks of sheer boredom around the house. My casts are finally good for something. They squeeze the shaft and keep me in place as I surge higher and higher. The animal leaps at the pole to climb after me, but its claws bounce off the hard metal. Ears roaring, I shimmy wildly up the posts, struggling to overpower my dread with sheer effort. A final factoid from that unit last year. Snow leopards are excellent climbers and high jumpers. If it can reach me and drag me down. The zippy airport service van comes out of nowhere, squealing to a halt so suddenly that I feel a pole vibrate. A dart gun appears out open window and fires a tranquilizer into the cat's flank. The snow leopard spins, shrieking in shock and rage. It bears back as if to leap at the van, but instead collapses into a spotted heap. I'm practically torn in two. The smugglers have just recaptured yet another endangered animal and right in front of my eyes. At the same time, I can't deny the fact that these horrible criminals have probably just saved my life. The doors fly open. 3 men jump out, pick up the unconscious snow leopard, and place it in the back of the van. The cat is out of the picture, but I'm still very much in danger. The smugglers know about me. Mr. Grime knows. 8 feet off the ground, I cling to the pole and pray they don't notice me. Please don't see me. Please don't see me. They slam the rear door shut and get back into the van. As the driver climbs behind the wheel, the glow of the streetlight illuminates his face, and I recognize my teacher. Except, I stare. That's not Mr. Grimes. It's almost Mr. Grimes. All the features are there. It's the same face, and yet somehow I know with 100% certainty that this is not the right person. He's a little more heavy set, and there's a mole on his cheek. You know who it is? I've been looking at Mr. Grimes close up on my Zoom screen for weeks now. He doesn't have that mole. It comes to me, hanging there like a Christmas tree ornament. The brother. My teacher's brother, who's been visiting for months, putting my Mr. Grimes on edge. This has to be him. And he's more than just a brother. He's a twin. The time I spotted Mr. Grimes in a restaurant with a strange woman, that wasn't Mr. Grimes at all. It was this guy. Mr. Grimes isn't the smuggler. His brother is. And that is the wild end to chapter 25. Thank you for joining me.